1922, the magisterial district school boards were abolished, and the Fairfax County School Board, much as it exists today, was formed. The new 9-member school board was composed of one representative from each of Fairfax County's 6 magisterial districts and the towns of Fairfax, Falls Church, and Herndon.
During the 1920s, most Fairfax County children attended school in rural 1- and 2-room schoolhouses. The school consolidation movement, which began in the 1910s, was the systematic process by which Fairfax County closed its rural public schools and relocated the students into larger buildings. The new facilities had auditoriums, running water, and indoor bathrooms.
School consolidation was restricted to the county's white schools until the 1940s. The first consolidated schools, such as the Franklin Sherman School in McLean, were constructed in communities that had access to macadamized roads and the county's interurban trolley system. Superintendent W.T. Woodson described the challenges of expanding school consolidation into more rural areas in an interview.
We had so many of the 1-room schools, 1- and 2-room schools on very small lots with a pump in front and a couple of houses out the back and a wood or coal shed. And to consolidate those schools, there must have been 40 or 50, I don't remember the exact number now, scattered over the county. And our problem was to get them together in the larger schools so we could do a better job. And one of the difficulties in consolidating then, though, were roads, poor roads. You couldn't operate buses over many of those roads. And some of the buses that we used at first were just makeshift buses. Most of them were trucks owned by local farmers who would put on a homemade bus body to serve to haul the children to school in the wintertime. And they would take those bodies off in the summer or maybe on Saturdays and weekends and haul pigs and cows, stock in those same trucks. In most other communities, I'd say practically in all communities, there was considerable opposition to closing the 1-room school. The argument was that the school was good enough for me, it's good enough for my father and mother, and for my grandparents, it's good enough for my son and daughter. Then, too, they had fair buses. As you're going to put them on those buses, they're going to get killed. They're going to get broken up and killed. We want to stay right here. And there was considerable opposition to overcome.
The school consolidation movement gained momentum in the late 1920s when improvements to the county's road networks made school bus transportation viable in rural areas. During the period of 1928 to 1933, the school board closed 17 rural schoolhouses.
Fairfax County's last 1-room schoolhouse for white children was the Seidenstricker School. In 1934, the school board closed Seidenstricker and reassigned the children to Burke Elementary School. In response to parent outcry, the school was reopened briefly from 1937 to 1939, after which it closed permanently.
Fairfax County's first consolidated school for black children, James Lee Elementary School, opened in February 1948. The county's last remaining 1-room school, Springbank, closed 4 months later. However, most black children continued to attend school in wood-framed buildings without running water or indoor plumbing until 1954.
Follow Schools of Yesteryear as we continue to explore the early history of Fairfax County Public Schools.